Welcome back to day 9 of the roulette grinder. For those of you new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bells. I'll be posting a new video every day for hopefully 365 days. We're on day number 9 of this journey. We're trying to make $150 a day playing online roulette. As you can see here, we had a really good day yesterday. $173 in profit. So it was above the 150 target. We've also had a few losing days as well, but a steady climb. What I like about this channel is I'm trying a ton of new strategies, a lot of great feedback, suggestions on how to play, what to do, and I will definitely take them all into account and try to make some profit and have some fun for you all. One thing I definitely have to do is stop saying grind so much. If you played the grind or a drinking game, every time I said the word grind, you would be drunk by minute 5, I think, of me playing. So I'll try to stop saying the word grind, but that's my mantra on this channel is I want to grind some profit. We did get very lucky hitting 0 twice yesterday for a really nice profit toward the end of the session. And my goal is not to make 2 and 3 hour videos for you. I don't always know how it's going to go. Roulette is pretty finicky. There are wins, there are losses. So we're going to try to make a little bit of profit. So today we are playing on FanDuel Casino again. We have $639 in FanDuel and $751 in stake. Later today, I'll jump back over to stake and play some rounds over there. But gonna continue to play on FanDuel and build that up. So our new day start is going to be $13.90. And another suggestion was the end of the day, I should come back to the spreadsheet and show you what our profit and loss was for the day. So I will go ahead and do that. So let's jump into it. Now today, we need to load up the game again. Pause. Welcome back, a little technical difficulties. Today, we're going to be using a tool for a few spins from our friends over ROULETTE-ProfitAndStop. And I'll go ahead and put a link in the description to their website and hopefully somewhere on this video page. He's developed a set of tools to help you profit in roulette. And what I like about this one we're doing is called the Triangulate tool. So we're going to be triangulating numbers around the board based on previous spins. And I'll show you how the tool works in a minute. So we're playing on a game called Lightning Roulette where there are jackpots that happen of multipliers. I like this table because I can play low stakes. I can play, 20-cent bets, 50-cent bets. I can really, lower my stake here. So we're going to try it out. This is not a system you want to stay on for spin after spin after spin. 2 or 3 wins on cycles would be a good stopping point. So we're going to just start very low. And I just wanted to test this system out for you. But I wanted to play it on the video to show you that I'm still playing with the same balance that we ended with yesterday. So I'm not going to be cutting up the videos, editing the videos. You're going to see it live as it happens, the wins and the losses, and hopefully the profits. So our starting balance here is $639. We're going to use the tool. We're going to submit. And we're going to be playing with 20-cent units to start. And if I find that it's working, we'll go up. But we're going to bet 20-cent units. We're on the Lightning Roulette we're going to use. Now, Profit and Stop will show you the profit that you have per spin, things like that. So we're betting $1.80 a spin here just to see how this works. So what we're going to do is we're betting on neighbors to happen for the last spins. So I know it might be a little small to see here. I'm still working on how to get this, a little larger to see everything here. So we need to input the last numbers that hit. So we have an 8, 29, and 23. We also need to reduce the neighbor on the racetrack to 1, which we have. So one number on either side of the number it's going to select. And what it's going to do is going to triangulate positions on the wheel of spacing. Usually you want about 7 number spacing. So I need to go ahead and enter the last 3 numbers, 29, 23, and 12. 29, 23, and 12, right? So those are the last numbers. We're not going to bet on it. We're going to let it spin. But you're going to see the triangulation here. So we have the 29, the 23, and the 12. Now, This is not very good spacing, but the spacing here and here is pretty large. So we definitely want a 7 space. That is the ideal spacing. So we didn't bet on that. We'll enter more numbers as we go and start getting into it. But just to show you how this works is you're triangulating positions on the wheel to try to make a little profit. So interesting here, we're playing on a 00 wheel. Lightning roulette is a 00 wheel. So I don't know how accurate this is going to be, as I realize, but we're still going to use it for fun. So the last to hit, we're going to just call it 0, I guess. So 23, 12, and 00. Wow, I always thought it was 0, but so we'll enter those numbers. And again, I'm just getting a feel for the tool. We're going to go enter the last numbers to hit are 23, 12, and 00. 23, we have 12. Boy, my eyes are not working here, and we'll call it 0. So if we were to say bets placed, it would give us the numbers on the board where we need to play, including those numbers. So now we have 25. So we're going to start this over. We're going to go 12. Where's 12? Boy, I'm really slow with this. We got 12, 0, and 25. Now, 25. So if I see on the wheel, I would be choosing these numbers. I'd be choosing 4, 22, and 5. I'm going to still hit 4. Now we're going to let it spin a few, and then we'll start choosing some numbers. So that 00 really messed me up there. Probably take a 2 regular table, but my bets are $1 each, and I want to bet low, 20 cents here. So we have the 26. So we're gonna wait another spin and enter those numbers, and then go from there. So just so you can get an idea of what the tool is going to do. The 00 wheel lightning really messes you up here with this system. I don't think it throws you off too much, but forgetting that there's a 00 in lightning roulette. So we'll go ahead and enter the next number that hits. So it's going to be 25. 26. 25, 26, and the regular 0. So we're going to go ahead and bet on 35, 16, and 0. 35, 16. I can't even see it on the wheel. And 0. Where's the 16 at on this guy? Yeah, I can't even see it. The colors and the numbers are so bad on FanDuel here just to see where we need to place. So I did miss placing that 16. I can't even see it on here. I like actually hitting bets placed because the numbers come up here and I can do it manually. So maybe that's what I'll do. We did win. We hit that one now. So that's good. So now we input 26, 0, and 23, right? So we have 0, 26, 0, 26, and 23. So 11, 32, 23. If I hit bets placed, it shows us 8, 23, 10, 0. I can just see it better that way. But I can't see it on the wheel here like this. The colors are so dark to see where it shows up here. So yeah, we're going to let this spin. Let's see if we hit one of these numbers, 8, 23, 10, 0, 32, 15. We had 6, so that would have been a loss. That would have been a loss. And then it'll tell us to input the next numbers, and it tells us we lost minus 180. So now we go to our next numbers is 0, 23, and 6. 0, 23, and 6, right? We go to bets place. It's going to tell us we need to bet on the 34, the 6, and we missed it. It goes so fast. It's really lightning. I'm going to have to see these numbers on the racetrack a little better somehow. I wish I could brighten it, but I really can't see those numbers. So, this is not a good representation so far. But I guess we hit a lightning number to win the $6 on that before. But I really want to see that racetrack a little better. I wonder if we change camera angles, if there's a little better racetrack. See, that's better. My camera's probably in front of it, so let me reset here. Okay, we're back, and I think we can see the racetrack a lot better now. This is a much better setup. Hope you can see my video. We're going to start this over here. We're going to start over. We're going to click to play. We're starting with 643. Click submit. We have 20-cent units here, 20 cent per number. Submit. Again, we should probably do this on a normal table, but we're going to do it on Lightning Roulette because it's 20-cent bets for me here. We'll hit submit. We need to make sure that our racetrack is down to 1, which just gives you one number on each side of the number. So we will wait for the number to hit. We have a 6, 15, and 33. 6, 15, 33. So it's telling us 6, 15, 33. 6, 15, 33. 20 cents each. Somehow there's a 40 there. Not sure how we got that 40 a bet. So bets are placed. So these are the neighbors. 27, 6, 34, 19, 15, 32. We're hoping that one of these lightning strikes and we do get, a little multiplier. I'm not sure why I clicked on double on that bet. So let's see what hits here. 0 hit. So that's a loss. We did not get 0. Loss. So our numbers are 33, 31. Let's see. 33, 31. Man, I can't find the numbers on the wheel. My eyes are just not what they used to be. So we're going to let that spin. We know I have a 31, a 0. $31, 0. And what's our next number? 31, 0, 22. So we're going to bet on 8, 17, 22. 17, 8, and now the 22. And for some reason, one of these is betting 40. And I'm not understanding why one of these is 40 if I keep doubling it or not. But one of these seems to bet 40 for us. And the rest are 20. So we're looking for our neighbors to hit here. And the bonus numbers are 9, 20, and 27. So we don't have one of the jackpot bonus lightnings here. So it's a 20, and that's a loss. So now we have 0, 22, and 20. 0, 22, and 20. Sounds bet on 13, 4, and 20. So we have 20, 13, 4. I missed it. Boy, I am not seeing these numbers. My 50-year-old eyes really don't work that well. So we were supposed to play here. We would have bet on the neighbors 1, 20, 14, 19, 4, 21, 27, 13, 36. We're betting small. We're betting 20 a shot. So the jackpot numbers are 23, 29, 31. And it looks like number 34 hit. So that would have been a loss. Let's try this again. 22, 20, and 34. 20, 22, 34. It tells us bet on 34, 31, 35. 34, 35, 31. I missed the 31. There's just not enough time to place these bets on these online systems. I just don't work that fast. Apologies. The system is much better than this. Trying this out for the first time. Small bets. $1.20 here. So 1, 8, and 11 will be the jackpot numbers. We don't have any of those. Let's see what number she comes up with. 17. So 17 would have been a win. So that's a win one time. So our next numbers are 20, 34, and 17. 20, 34, 17. So 12, 14, and 17 we got to get. 17, 14, and I missed it. I mean, by the time I bet, I can't get in there. So, yeah, we have a few bets down, but it's just going so quick. There's no time to react on getting these bets in with this roulette table here. So my apologies to profit, loss, and stop. I'm not doing your system well. And of course, it's a double zero. But you can see, you know, how the triangulation works here for this. So again, that double zero is kind of throwing this all off. Lightning Roulette has double zero here on this table. I can go to a regular table and try it there where it might make more sense. But again, the bets are higher. I have to bet $1 for each space, and that's $9 a shot. Because I was just trying this out. I'm not sure I want to do that just yet. But I will give it some more testing and see how it goes. But I wanted to play this for you all to show you this great tool. When it works, it can be very profitable in small chunks. I'll stick with it here, and we'll do a little more spins here. But it's really interesting to see how it can calculate on the wheel where you need to go and play based on last hit and the triangulation of where it's going to hit. So, I mean, I see a lot of open area here. You know, this could be where it's going to hit. So 12, 14, and 17 was our last, but we have to enter 17, 0, 0, and 23. We're going to wait for some more numbers to hit. We don't want that double zero affecting it, which it will because there's an extra number on this wheel and it's probably changing everything up. So not an accurate portrayal at all, but we're just having fun with some small change trying this out. Thanks for going for the ride with this system. So now we have 0, 0, 23, 24. 24 hit at 200x. That would have been a nice profit. And you know, we're having fun playing roulette, trying to make some profit today. And next time we'll have this set up a lot better so you can see everything. Yeah, still learning everything here on this. You can see the numbers. So let's see what the next number is that she spins. Let's see what she's got. So 33 and 21 are the jackpot numbers. I might have an easier time placing the bets individually, you know, one at a time when I go to bets place. So that's 1. 23, 24, 1. Right? 24, 1, and 23. 23. So I'm not going to place a bet. I'm going to show you what the numbers possibly should hit per the triangulation. 2, 21, 4, 3, 35, 12, 10, 23, 8. So let's see if it can get there. And, you know, you want to make profit, so you want to get out when you get some profit. So, you know, 3 or 4 times at max, you know, of hitting this, I'd say you jump to a new table, jump to a new strategy. But this is a short-term get in, get out kind of profit thing. So 33 hit, that would have been a loss. So we reset. So now I have 24, 1, and 33. 1, 33, 24. You got it. So 17, 0, and 24. 17, 0, 24. We have a $1.80 bet, 20 cents on each. Bets placed. So now we want to hit one of these numbers and its neighbor. So it looks like we do have a jackpot number here at 17, I think. And the double zeros jackpot. So let's hit that number 17. That'd be pretty cool. Right here. 17 usually repeats a lot, so around that area. So it's a 25. That is a win. So we did win on that. It was not a jackpot. We hit 1. So we would make a little bit of profit there. So 133 and 25. 133, 25. 28, 20, 25. Yep, I missed it. 28, 20, 25. Boy, I need to memorize the racetrack. I'm not used to betting on the racetrack. I think that's the problem. So again, either putting down the 9 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or hitting 3 times. So 3 times is much easier. Let's pretend we place the bet. We're looking for 12, 28, 7, 14, 21, 17, 25, and 2. because these are the neighbors of 28, 20, and 25, one away from each on the wheel. So that was an 11. So that's a loss. So we have 11, 25, and 33. 25, 33. It's telling us to bet on 6, 15, and 33. 15. We didn't get it in time. I mean, it goes so fast. By the time I click here, we're out the door. We can't get it in. Yeah, sorry. Bets placed. Let's see if it hits one of these neighbor numbers here. Let's see what it hits. 7. 7 would have been a loss. So we have 7, 11. 7, 11, 25. 25, 20, 28. 20, 28, 25. We got that one in. Bets placed. Oh man, I'm not fast enough to do this. Roulette profit and loss. I'm sorry for butchering your system here, but I just can't seem to get the bets in on time by going back and forth and clicking here. I need to do better. So let's see, 6 and 21. We don't have a 6 or 21, but that's okay. So we're not going to get a multiplier. 15 hit. That's a loss. So we hit 15 here on the wheel. Oh, the table's inactive. Okay, so that was that. We're going to pause and come back and try to make some profit. And we're back. That was quite an adventure. Roulette profit and loss. Thank you for that great system, great tool. We'll use it in the future as I figure out how to get the bets in quicker. Going to go to a new system. Hey, Titan. Here by Erik Allen. And I will put a link in the description and his channel where he goes over his strategies, what he plays online in the casino and makes a profit. So we're going to give this a shot. We're going to be betting small to start. It's basically covering splits on this board here. And this system allows you to cover pretty much 11 of everything. 11 red, 11 black, 11 high, 11 low, 11 odd, 11 even. So try to get the edge in our favor. Now, there are still losing numbers with this system, but we're going to give this a shot. And he says after 2 consecutive losses or 2 losses out of 3, you're going to go up and you try to reset and make our profit, at $30 intervals here. So this might take me a few times to get the bets on the board. Get down, Titan. Get out of here. My lab is going crazy here. Attention. He wants all the attention, this lab. Go away. Go play. Sorry for that, everybody. Black lab craziness. So, yeah. Go play. We just went out. Go. Get out of here. Go away. Boy, black labs are crazy. So we're going to try to get this bet in here from Erik's system as fast as we can with a lab getting us here. And we'll see what happens with this. So starting at 634. Had some fun using the other system in the lightning roulette room. Didn't work for us because I couldn't get the bets in on time. So that was my fault. But it's fun to see. So we make sure we have dollar bets. We're going on the 0, the 2-5 split, the 4-7 split, the 11-12 split, the 10-13 split, 14-17 split, 16-19 split. So we're going to have to do this a few times as I'm looking at this here. There's a lot of splits here. We'll just repeat the bet, and eventually I will save it as a favorite. So these are just preliminary bets, and hopefully we get one of these splits to hit and make a little profit. It's a real system to grind up some profit. So that's a 12. That's a hit. That's a nice hit. Repeat the bet. We're going to continue where we left off on this. 16-19 we want to do. 20-21 we're going to do. 22-23 we're going to do. 26-27 we're going to do. 30-33 we're going to do. 31-34. That's it. That is a $12 bet. And after 2 consecutive losses, we double up. And we want to keep track of where we're at. So 634 and 30 would be, we want to try to get to 634 where we can reset after all that doubling up. And that's going to change as we make profit. So 2 consecutive losses in a row, we're going to go up. So that's a 28. That's one loss. We're going to stay right here at 12. That's one loss in a row. Repeat the bet. And we're going to see if this works or doesn't work. I'm going to try not to lose too much bankroll here doing it. It's a new system. But I like his idea of covering most of the board, keeping it in our favor. There are still losses out there. I mean, we don't want to hit that 9, the 1, 25, 28, 36, 35, 24. So the minefields are out there, 18. We want to avoid them. We are covering a good portion of the board, so we're going to give this a shot. So that's one loss in a row. Let's get these splits and go up. That's a hit at 31. So we had one loss and one hit. So we're going to continue. So there's 640, nice $18 win, which is in essence $6 win. So let's keep getting these splits. This is Erik Allen, his system, and I will link his description in YouTube and somewhere on this video somehow. So again, we want to try to get to, I believe it was 656 or so, before we have to reset after doubling. So you got to remember, you know, where you left off, and it's a 30 system, so up of intervals of 30 before we reset. And hopefully we won't have to double too many times. We keep grinding out $6 wins. That would be ideal. And that's a 12, and that's a hit. So this is really good. So back to 646 here. I am resetting our loss back to 2 consecutive losses. We'll double right now. Let's try to get to, I believe, 664 right now. $30 more. 664. If we start to double, 664, and that number will change. Let's see if we can grind out some of these wins here. We will have to double on 2 consecutive losses. Right now, we're at no consecutive losses. That's good. This is a real go up the pace system. I tested it out a few times. Worked fairly well. We're going to continue with it and try to avoid these whacks. There's one right there. It's 24. We'll repeat the bet. Let's hear what he's saying here. Kamari. Okay, Kamari, get us back here. And obviously, there's a jackpot number of 0 here. And I like when the bets get a little high, you get more money for that 0, obviously. I haven't seen the 0, let's see, in quite a long time. It is a cold number, for sure. That's an 11, that's a hit. So one loss, one win. Back up to 640. Repeat the bet. We're going to stay right here at 1. We're only doubling in 2 consecutive losses or 2 out of the 3 here. Let's see if I can go to the history and see that 0. Last 500. So the 0 did hit recently twice in a row. It did. So, and then there was a big stretch of not. I know it's tough to see, but the 0 did not hit. Doesn't mean anything. Random. But let's give Erik's system some play here. And Erik, if I'm playing this incorrectly, let me know. But hopefully we can start going up with this system and make some profit. There's a 31. That's another hit. 646 again. Repeat the bet. No need to double. You double after 2 losses or 2 out of 3. Kind of yo-yoing, but let's see if we can go up and make some profit here. Betting $12 a spin. It's Monday here on the East Coast. It's raining again. What else is new? And can't get away from the rain. My dog doesn't care. Loves going out every hour upon the hour if he can, but I try not to. He just loves his attention, and I think he's ready to eat AT, but we're not feeding him yet. Too early. He's got to learn. So labs are great dogs. So there's another win. Hey, Tim. I know you want to say hi to everybody. So we're up to 652. We're going to continue staying at this bet here. No need to press. With the system, we're going to slowly go up the mountain. And if we have to double, we will. So 2 consecutive losses, we're going to double up. Thank you all again for joining me. Appreciate the follow, the subscribing, the liking, hitting notifications. I think we're up to about 250 subscribers, which is unbelievable. And I'd love to climb up some more. Never thought I'd get 10. If you guys know how to get subscribers, let me know. But please share this around. It's really been a fun journey. So that's a loss. That's our first loss in a row, 32. Repeat. We want to get to about 670 before we would reset, our double. It's a 30 system every time. So we're up to about trying to get to 670 before we would reset after a double. So let's keep getting these splits here. And Erik uses the system frequently. It's his system, and giving credit to him. So thank you, Erik, for letting me use it. So there's a hit. I believe we have 1 win and one loss and 1 win. So a loss here, we'd have to double up. But we're going to stay right here. Going up here. So again, we're trying to avoid the whacks. We have a lot of the board covered, not all. It gives us a little bit of an edge here against the house. I think he said somewhere around 55% or so, maybe 61%. It's not the same as covering 27 numbers. I get it. Could play 9 streets, and there's tons of methods. But this is truly a decent system that kind of levels the playing field with a European wheel. That's a 0. That is a jackpot number. That's a hit. That's a good one. That's a nice $36 win. Gets us to 670. And I'm going to reset our count. So we're going to start over, repeat that bet, and we'll need 2 losses in a row. So up we go. That jackpot was awesome. Good to hit the 0. And that's why he covers that 0. And again, if we had more money on it, we would have won more, but we're sticking to the plan. So now we're going to try to get to about, 12. So we had 670. So $700 before we reset on the double before this bet happened. So I'd like to get to 700 with this. And if we have to double, we'll try to get there before we reset. So remember, 2 losses in a row. We will double. That's a loss. That's our first loss in a row. We're going to stay right here with the same bet. And let's see what happens. Yeah, please go and give Erik a follow. His page is awesome. Go subscribe. Plenty of tips and tricks and strategies to use. Very helpful for new roulette players. Really enjoying watching his content. So Erik, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. So again, we're trying to get to, I'd say, 658, 688, 700, that range. There's a win. So we have 1 loss and 1 win. We'll stay right here. And we're going to grind up. There's that word again. That's the drinking game. And again, when we start to double, and we will have to because this isn't a foolproof thing, there's going to be losses in a row, our wins are going to go up. And maybe we can get that jackpot 0 again, but we're going to cover it just in case. So Kamari looks like he's done for now. We're going to get a new dealer. Let me know in the comments your strategies, tips, and tricks. I'm going to be using as many as I can during these streams. I think you have great suggestions, great methods, and we're going to try to use them. So there is another loss. That is 2 out of 3. We're going to double, and we're trying to get back to, at least 682 or so. Repeat the bet. We're going to double. And now we have a new dealer. We have, what's his name? We had Kamari, and now we have Mitch. I think Mitch was good to us the other day, I believe. Hopefully Mitch can be good. So resetting to 0 losses in a row. 2 losses, we'll have to double again. And we were trying to get back to, it was about 688 before we reset before. So let's get some nice wins at this level so we can reset. So let's get these splits. I think we started the system at about 646 in balance. So down a little bit, but this system will come back. And if it doesn't, I'll make a decision. It's what we're going to do. So there's our first loss, 36. That's okay. We're going to continue with the $24 bet. Mitch is in good spirits. So let's get these splits that we're covering here. So that's 1 loss in a row. Let's get some wins here. Let's get some wins in a row. Having a lot of fun being here, playing roulette with you guys. Really appreciate it. You guys following. There's a hit, so 1 loss, 1 win. That's a nice $36 win. Puts us back to 640. We're going to repeat the bet again. We're trying to get to 670 before that bet, before we stop the doubling. Maybe with 680. You can decide how far you want to go with it. We do need to get some hits in a row here. $20 is a hit. So a $36 win gets us to 652. We're going to stay right here at the same bet level. Trying to get to that 680 mark before we reset, I believe. Would love to get to 700, but you got to repeat. So let's hope we get, these splits or even that jackpot 0 again. Never know when it's going to come out, so we're covering it. I really do truly hope I'm playing the system correctly, Eric. If you're watching, please comment, and I'll message you in one of your videos there to give me a review of how I did here. 24 is a loss. That's a loss. So we had a loss, win, win, loss. So we're going to repeat the bet here. Not sure if I need to double on that one. Just going to say no. And if I need to double again, I will on the next one. Again, we started at about 646 with this system. Let's see if we can climb back out with some nice doubles here. 19, that's a hit. So we have 1 loss, 1 win, back to 640. We'll stay with that bet. We're trying to get to 670, 680-ish here with this. Kind of just going back and forth. Let's get a streak of these splits to happen for us. We're just trying it out. Let's see what happens here. It's a very interesting system. Covers a lot of the board, helps your edge. But it's roulette, Sometimes it works in it, sometimes it doesn't. That's a hit, 13. So we're now up to 652. We're going to stay here. We're going to stay right here and get another one in a row and get us to that 670-ish mark and reset. And I'd be okay with it. Would love to see a jackpot come up here. A little zero action again, that'd be cool. Let's go, Mitch. Let's get us a good number, good streak going, these splits. I'm going to protect our bankroll, so we don't want to go too crazy. You know, $24 bet with this bankroll, it is a lot comparatively. It is a lot. We got the zero. That's a nice jackpot with 2 on it. That's a nice hit. That is a $72 win, gets us to 700, and we can reset the bet. I forgot to save it as a favorite, didn't I? So you need to place it one at a time again because I don't have the favorite set. So we're going to let Mitch spin here. I'm going to try to chuck him on real fast. So 700, that's a nice profit with this system. Thank you, Eric Allen. Really cool stuff. That was a nice zero hit for sure. Actually, I need to take care of my dog. I will be right back. And we're back. And I'm going to try, thanks to Eric, a new system here. The third dozen hasn't hit in 6 spins. Thanks to Professor Roulette for the spreadsheet. So the third dozen, we're gonna take a $10 bet on it, and we're gonna double each time. It has not hit in at least 6 spins. We've been tracking it with Professor Roulette's nice tracking spreadsheet here. So I believe that it will hit soon. So that is a 33. We win 30 bucks. 33. That's a nice win there. So what we're looking for is 12s or comms that haven't hit in the last 6 spins. That was suggested to my channel, and we're going to use it, and it hit. And we'll track some more, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. So in tracking, the second column hasn't hit in quite some time. We're going to put a $20 bet on it. Hasn't hit in 6. The second column, which is our F here, has not hit in at least 6. So we're going to give our second column a shot and see if it'll hit. Now I know it can go many times without hitting. Let's try to get a second column hit here. 24. Nope. That was a loss. We'll go ahead and double up here to 40 on it and see if we can get a second column to hit here. Should be due to hit here soon. And there it is. I believe it's a 35. I believe that's a hit. 35, we win 120 up to 780. Excellent job. So the method is working right now. We're going to pause and we'll be right back. And we're back. The second dozen hasn't hit in quite some time. Now I know there are streaks that happen where it could go, 7, 10, 15, 20 spins without hitting. I believe that it is due, and we're going to give it a shot. Before this bet, we're up about 140 bucks for the day, doing well. Let's see if we can get a second dozen. We're close there. So that's a 12. We're going to go up 10 bucks on this. Go up 10 bucks. Don't eat too much of our profit down, for sure. That was a 12. So we'll track the 12. So let's see if we can get a second dozen to hit here. And again, it could go many spins without hitting. I understand that, but it really hasn't hit in a long time, and hopefully it's due. This is the advice, the chat has given me. Wait, 5, 6 spins without a hit. We'll give it a shot and see if we can get one. It's a 9, that's a loss. Definitely eaten into, our profit here. But I believe it's due to hit. So repeat the bet. We're going to just go up 10 bucks on it. Try to get back here. It should hit eventually for sure. So that was a 9. Thank you again, Professor Roulette, for the awesome tracker. We're definitely waiting for that second dozen to hit. Let's get a second dozen, Mitch. And there it is. That's a 16. That's a hit. That's a 120 win. Gets us at $810. We're going to pause and we'll be right back. And we're back. The second column hasn't hit in at least 7 spins. We're going to go back here. We're up about $170 for the day. Really nice profit. We'd love to keep pushing through a little bit. See if we can get up to $200 and call it a day. Let's see if this works. The second column has not hit in many spins, so let's give a second column a shot starting at 10 and see if we can get there with it. That's a loss, so we'll go up to 20. That was a 27 red, so we'll go to 20. So remember, we were at 810. Let's try to get back over 810. That was a 27 red. We'll track it. Let me know in the comments if this system works for you. It's a slow system, but you're trying to take advantage of things not happening, and I'm a big believer in that, and I do like it. So our second column, you can see, has not hit in quite some time here. Now that I see it, a lot of spins. You know, we're 11 spins from it happening. So odds are maybe it'll happen. It hopefully will. And there it is. That's an 11. That's a nice win. We will take it. $60 up to $840. Great day, everyone. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go to our spreadsheet now, and let's see how we did for the day. 840 in FanDuel. Let's see what we got here. All right. So we're at 840 in FanDuel. So that gives us 1,591. So we're ending with 1,591. That is a nice $200 day, $201 for the day on day 9. That is a great run. We're still a little bit below where we need to be. You know, 9 days played, we should be 1,350. But we have 5 days of profit here. So we are up a little bit, even with the bad start that we had. And we're making it work. We're having fun. Actually, the video might be in the way here. Let me fix this for you. So many things going on here. Hopefully you can see it now. You can see here that we finished the day at 840 on FanDuel. We started at $13.90 today. We're at $15.91, so it was a good day. It was a $201 profit day. Everyone, please like and subscribe. Keep following me. Let's have some fun playing roulette, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.